My father believed it was superstition, so he removed my upper front teeth. He never imagined that one decision would leave him with a lifetime of regret. Don't miss this emotional story. Some years back, there lived a respected pastor named Pastor Daniel Adeyemi. He was known as a devoted Christian, a man who preached faith, prayer, and complete trust in God. His wife, Esther, was a gentle woman who loved her family deeply. After years of waiting, God blessed them with a daughter. They named her Victoria. The day Victoria was born, many visitors came to celebrate with the family. Months later, something unusual happened. Victoria's upper front teeth appeared before her lower teeth. The news spread quickly through the neighborhood. Old women shook their heads. Village elders exchanged knowing looks. Many people whispered, "This child is not ordinary. She carries a special gift. Watch her carefully when she grows." Pastor Daniel disliked such talk. He would immediately stop anyone who brought it up. "My daughter is blessed by God, not by superstitions." And life moved on. But as Victoria grew older, strange things began happening. At the age of 7, Victoria sat outside one afternoon watching the sky. Suddenly she said, "Auntie Bose will come back tomorrow." The neighbors looked at each other. Auntie Bose had traveled months earlier and nobody expected her soon. The next day, Auntie Bose returned unexpectedly. People became curious. A few weeks later, Victoria looked at a woman who had been crying for years because she could not have children. Victoria smiled and said, "Don't cry anymore. God has already answered you." Months later, the woman became pregnant. The stories continued. Whenever Victoria said something with confidence, people paid attention. And strangely, many of those things happened. Soon people began visiting Pastor Daniel's house. Some came seeking prayers. Others came seeking advice. Some only wanted Victoria to speak over their situations. The little girl never asked for money. She never claimed special powers. She simply spoke what came to her mind. Yet many people believed her words carried unusual weight. The more people talked, the more uncomfortable Pastor Daniel became. One Sunday after service, a heated discussion broke out. Some church members said, "Victoria's gift is from God." Others said, "The elders predicted this when her upper teeth appeared first." Pastor Daniel overheard everything. His face darkened. For years he had fought against the belief. Now even members of his church were talking about it. That night, he could not sleep. The whispers echoed in his mind. Everywhere he went, people were discussing Victoria. The attention made him angry. One evening Pastor Daniel stood before a gathering of church members. His voice was firm. "I will prove to everyone that those teeth mean nothing." The crowd became silent. Nobody understood what he meant. But Pastor Daniel had already made up his mind. A few days later, he took Victoria to a private hospital. Victoria was confused. "Daddy, why are we here?" Pastor Daniel smiled. "Don't worry, my daughter." The doctor examined her. The teeth were healthy. There was no medical reason to remove them. But Pastor Daniel insisted. He wanted to end the discussion once and for all. He wanted to prove that whatever people believed about Victoria was false. After much insistence, the procedure was done. Victoria returned home. And life continued. At first, weeks passed. Then months. Something felt different. Victoria stopped saying remarkable things. The strange moments disappeared. Her words became ordinary. The visitors stopped coming. The neighbors lost interest. Even church members stopped asking about her. The girl who once attracted attention everywhere now blended into the crowd. Nobody talked about her anymore. One afternoon, nearly a year later, Pastor Daniel was invited to preach in another town. While driving home after the program, a truck suddenly lost control on a wet road. The vehicle skidded toward his car. Everything happened in seconds. Pastor Daniel narrowly escaped a terrible accident. Shaking and trembling, he returned home. That night he sat alone in the living room. Then a memory returned to him. Before the hospital visit, Victoria had once warned him. Years earlier she had said, "Daddy, one day a big vehicle will almost hit you, but God will protect you." At the time he had laughed. Now the words echoed in his ears. Exactly as she had said. For the first time, Pastor Daniel began questioning his own actions. He thought about all the moments Victoria's words had come true. The people she encouraged. The warnings she gave. The hope she brought. Tears filled his eyes. Had he acted out of faith? Or pride? Had he been so determined to prove people wrong that he ignored something special about his daughter? That evening he called his wife and Victoria. His voice broke as he spoke. "Victoria, forgive me." The young girl looked surprised. "For what, Daddy?" Pastor Daniel began to cry. Years of stubbornness melted away. "I was so busy fighting what people believed that I never stopped to appreciate the blessing God placed in your life." His wife wiped tears from her eyes. The room became silent. Pastor Daniel continued. "Whether your gift was a mystery, a blessing from God, or something I did not understand, I should never have tried to destroy it." Victoria hugged her father tightly. And for the first time in many years, Pastor Daniel felt peace. Years later, people in the village still remembered Victoria. Some believed it was God's special blessing. Others believed it confirmed the old Yoruba tradition. But everyone agreed on one thing. Sometimes, the greatest mistake is trying to destroy what makes someone special simply because we do not understand it. Dear viewers, never allow pride, fear, or public opinion to make you destroy a gift that could have blessed many people. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more emotional stories and inspiring life lessons. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story. God bless you.